ever since I had an Instagram, or since I made that other Instagram account, it's always mostly been about like 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 year olds on their entrepreneurial grind, or they're just like grinding away, like going to the gym, all that. And it portrays the grind, or whatever you want to call it, to be something that it's not. And I think that's where a lot of people are starting to get like blinded by like fantasy and reality. It's like that's not what the grind, that's like this grind that people are on. It's like, it's not like you're locked up in your room. I know Iman Ghazi made that whole monk mode video, and you have to like have these like non-negotiables, like these 4 steps where you have to do this, do that, or whatever it is, or like 75 hard, and you have to like do all these crazy tasks or lock yourself in a room. And it's like, that's just not what this whole grind. I don't think that social media should be making this whole grind like 10K a month. That's not how it should be. Well, let's do this David Goggins routine, or let's do this Iman Ghazi monk mode, or let's do this like Hamza Adonis school thing, let's do this, let's do that. And like, people don't like take time to themselves, or like they just think they have to be like locked in like this shack where they have to be like typing away on their computer for the rest of their lives, posting these like videos where it's like 10K a month, like 20K a month, and they just have to keep on doing that. And I mean, like, I respect, like, I'm not hating on it, and I respect it. I'm just saying, I think there needs to be more of a balance, and social media needs to stop being so unrealistic, that there's like this whole unrealistic expectation where in order to like be great, you have to like lock yourself, or like sign your soul away to the grind. And that's like, you can make all this money like through this like monk mode, and honestly, like, props to you for doing that. But like, if all you do is make money, but you can't communicate with people in your life, then you made that money for what? Like, what is it? This one guy that I like watching, Von to Cut, he said something like, money just gives you more problems. If you have a bad life, money's just gonna make your life even worse. If you have a good life now, then money's gonna make your life even better. So you can, if you're like locked away in your room trying to like get all this money, or like strive or grasp for money, like, yeah, you'll have the money, but like, you're basically still gonna, think about it like this. In a game, you're trying to like get your stats up, and like, say like you have like physical, you have like mental, you have like spiritual, you have like financial, and like you only raise the financial one up. Like, that doesn't do anything for you. Like, what are you doing? Like, even like, you can be on this grind, but don't let it blind you, as the title says. Don't let it only make you focus on one thing. You should be focused on a bunch of different things, so like all 4 of your stats can be leveled up. I know, like, just yesterday I went out with a friend, and I had such a good time. It was just the 2 of us, and it's just like, we were just like getting food, we were just talking, like kind of just like catching up a little bit, talking about like goals, talking about track. It was just like a fun time, and I had a good time. And it's just like, it's not like the contract between me and the grind is broken. It's like, it's not how it should be viewed. It's just like, you should be able to like be on this grind, but also be able to live your life. It's like yin and it's like yin and yang. And maybe that's a little, it's obviously like, that's probably like an extreme example, but like, you get the point. I think social media has definitely created like a skewed perspective on like this hustle culture, or like what it means to actually grind. And it's like, I'm not saying you should never go out with your friends, and I'm also not saying you should like always be out with your friends like trying to like form memories like quickly. Like, no, you're not supposed to do that either. You're always, in self-improvement, I think you have to find a balance. And if you don't find the balance, then you're always going to be on either side. And it's like, there shouldn't be sides. You should just be one with yourself. Like, if you feel like you're productive and you got all your work done, then give yourself a reward and go outside and like touch grass, like experience something, like create memories with other people. And good. So to recap, you have two main points of the video. Obviously, first you have so kind of two main points of this video. Kind of just, you don't have to isolate yourself into the deep dark abyss in order to be on your grind or hustle culture. And self-improvement requires balance, just like everything in life. You have dogs, cats, you have light and dark, you have life and death, you have water and fire, etc., etc. You get the point. If any of y'all have any like arguments, you can just make just if you have any arguments like with the philosophy or whatever, you can just put it in the comments. Thank y'all for watching, and see you later.